What is up, guys? Mega Gabby back with another video, and today is something that I have been so excited to make. I couldn't believe I got this. I know they're popping up all over the place right now, but for me, I was like, am I ever going to get my hands on this series? And now that I did, I'm super hyped. Another collector actually helped me out. I had to pay a little bit more. I don't get the Demarcation Media special. I don't have that kind of clout. But yeah, I'm just so excited, and yeah, this is Halo Universe Series 16. Packaging looks good. I actually am surprisingly super into the Mega like Series 16 and like all of this new bluish colored and the new logo packaging. I think it has a really good shelf presence. I think you can be like, oh, well, there's the Mega products right there. It looks really, really good. So yeah, let's get into it. So here are the figures out of package, and as you can see, they all look great. I mean, just as far as the paint applications and everything goes, the standards for heroes is always high, of course, but yeah, they're great. The stands, I'm only going to talk about the stands right now. I don't want to go into each single one. Fireteam Raven, that's a nice one. Blue Team, of course, great logo. I actually like the new stands. I wasn't sure at first, but them having the new logos actually goes a long way. There you go. I don't know what that logo is, but it's kind of nice. UNSC logo. And then I think that's the Covenant right there. Well, actually, I don't even really know. But looks good. And yeah, now we're going to go into each individual figure and talk about their diorama ability. Let's go. So first we have Kelly, and of course I'm going worst to first like I always do. This figure is pretty nice. Yeah, it's a nice figure. I mean, the paint applications look really good. That yellow and red mix really nicely together. I will say there is like this uneven on the helmet, which I don't like. It's like so slightly off, but it bothers me. Yeah, I like the number. Stan looks good. Yeah, it's a decent figure. As far as diorama ability goes, really, I mean, unless you're just a huge Kelly fan, which you could have. I mean, there's probably a huge Kelly fan out there. You really are probably just going to have this in blue team dioramas with, you know, Linda and Master Chief and Fred, which I think is cool. I think that there are enough dioramas that you can do with that team that make this figure pretty valuable and pretty worth it. So yeah, I'm actually very excited to add this to my blue team display. But yeah, and then also really quick, I'm just going to say the shotgun, any painted shotgun is always nice. How can you ever be happy or unhappy getting a painted shotgun? It just looks so good. Yeah. So that's Kelly down. So, oh, wait, didn't take the weapon out. Whoop. There you go. So then my next least favorite, the second least favorite, and I will say this jumps up a lot. This HCS colored Mark 7 is super nice. The paint applications look great, and if you have been to HCS, maybe you have this in like a display with your other collectibles. I know a lot of Mega Construx YouTubers have either been or want to go, so if they are able to do that, this will make a great display piece for it. Or maybe if you just love Pepsi, it's also good. As far as diorama ability goes, I'd say it's pretty decent. I mean, it's unique enough to where I think some people will actually choose it as their like sig fig. So yeah, if you want to make it your sig fig Spartan, I think that's great, and I think it will fit in very nicely. As far as diorama ability goes, last one, forgot to do Kelly like I always do. I'd give her like a 4, and with this one I'd give like a 6. It's decent, and definitely for fireteam dioramas or like multiplayer dioramas, I think that this figure is going to fit in very nicely. So yeah, the paint applications are super nice. And also, any Americans, which I am also, just for the record, this is kind of a nice little patriotic piece you could put in your, if you do like a firework shot or something. I could see this looking really cool. Yeah. Really quick, forgot to mention, it comes with this weapon right here. Where's the weapon? I think it's just yeah, not worth it. Now let's talk about the Skirmisher. And this was like the only figure in the set that I can see people getting multiple of, and now that I have it in person, I definitely think it's worth getting multiple of. I mean, just look at how, like, this paint application is so nice, that silver on it, the yellow. I think that this might be one of Mega's nicest colors, And I wish that they would have made the Haunted Spartan this color. This like reflective blue would have looked so nice. And it's even kind of close to, it is very close to the color that was in the shots that we originally showed of the Haunted. It was like in a blue armor when we did the fan vote. So I'm hoping that they go back and use this color for a Haunted Spartan. I know they couldn't obviously have two of the same color figures, but I maybe wish that this one was a different color, even though I really do love it on the Skirmisher. And this is, hopefully, if I see Series 16 again, I will get another one of these. Just that head sculpt is so nice. Like, it looks very fierce, has great paint applications. I think that this figure, if Series 16 does get like a more widespread release than it is right now, will be very, very popular. Kind of like the old Jackal that was released in Series 12 or 13. But yeah, looks really nice. Definitely going to be usable in dioramas for like Banished, because we don't really have but one other Skirmisher, I believe, at least recently. And that was in like a battle pack or something like that. So this will be really cool. You can have it as a sniper. You can have it as other things. It could be Covenant or Banished. I think it just looks so good. So probably maybe the best diorama ability of all the figures, but definitely not the best figure, and I'll display that in the future. But I will say, as far as diorama ability goes, it probably has the best weapon. This needle rifle is absolutely gorgeous. That like it's a bluish purple type color. I thought it was purple at first, but then Mega Gabby's girlfriend, she said that it was actually more of a blue, and she was right. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Yeah, you hear in the background, she agrees. But yeah, it's not focusing, but you get the idea. So next is Fireteam Raven's Hudson. This is kind of a banger for a lot of reasons. First off, it looks really good. The orange is like this nice reflective color. Look at that UNSC logo. It looks so good right there. That orange shoulder pauldron is really nice. And it's all like a metallic orange, so it doesn't just look matte like a lot of the other figures do. Yeah, one of my favorite ODSTs, honestly, and I don't even like orange that much. I'd say the orange is probably my least favorite colors, but this one's a banger. And the fact that it finishes off Fireteam Raven is awesome. I'm definitely thinking that people will be making Fireteam Raven dioramas, especially if they have got to play the arcade game. If you don't know what that is, it's basically this arcade game, and you have, like, you are an ODST, and you can have 4 other friends in there with you, which is awesome. Like, it's such a cool experience, especially for, like, a Halo fan. And if there's any young Halo fans, I definitely recommend it. I think that it's a Halo experience like no other. I mean, I love the games. I love every Halo experience there is, like books, all that. But this was one that I enjoyed in a really unique way because I got to do it with actually Mega Gabby's girlfriend, and it kind of, I think, helped her enjoy Halo a little bit more than she had before. But yeah, gorgeous figure. I cannot wait to have it with the other Fireteam Raven figures. And just because of the fact that I think it will be this is definitely going to be in a Falcon diorama, or in a diorama in a Falcon, because that was one of the iconic scenes from Fireteam Raven. I'm actually going to give this a diorama ability of an 8, which is very, very, very high. If you know anything about named figures, most of the time they're not very good for dioramas just because they're limited to dioramas about those figures, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just super excited. It's awesome. And now we're on to the most exciting figure, and I cannot wait to show. Oh, but we're really quick thing. This gun. And this is what comes with Hudson. Oh my gosh, why can't I want my camera focus? There it is. And it's like a bronze-tinged assault rifle. Looks amazing. One of my favorite assault rifles, so that really adds to it. And here it is. The Haunted Spartan. I know this thing has a lot of like controversy around it. I know some people want other things to win. I know that like a lot of people are having a hard time getting their hands on it. Just a really quick thing, if you are having a hard time with that, go to Reddit and go to the Mega Construx community, and someone there will probably help you out. They're finding it all over all kinds of different states. I'm sure that's on Facebook too. But yeah, go get it from another collector. They're usually willing to help, especially once these things really start showing up in like stores. I know they're at Myers in like Ohio, and Fred Meyer's in like Oregon. So yeah, or Washington. And definitely, if you haven't got it yet, try and go get it. This is going to be, of course, an amazing collector's piece in the future, and for good reason. I mean, we got to vote on it. It's the first fan vote for most people in the community right now. I'm a little bit, I've been here for a little bit longer along with some other people, and so we have seen fan votes before, but it's just exciting, and I love it. So let's go into more of the details. First off, let's just get this done. The helmet. And of course, I don't have an amazing camera. I have a pretty good camera. Look, you can see there's a skull inside of it, and it looks so good. It is like they put some sort of wash on it, so it looks almost cracked, which is really nice. It looks like a skull. It's really, really cool. I think a lot of people are going to be impressed when they see this in person. Mega did an amazing job on it, and then they put a clear visor over that, which adds a whole other dimension to it. Then, of course, the head detailing right there. The armor, you know, I don't really care for the color, if I'm completely honest, but I love the details. This like a nice blue, and then there's also red details on it. They're pretty small, but then there's like the little shotgun shells right there on the chest piece. It's just an amazing figure as far as like a collector's piece. Maybe one of the best mega collector's pieces we've ever had, just because, of course, it is a fan vote. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, but I'm actually about to slash it because its diorama ability is bad. I mean, it of course can't really be used in any lore accurate dioramas unless you want to use it as like a dead Spartan, which could be cool. I actually like that idea. But yeah, unless you're having like a multiplayer or like doing something very unique and you have like some unique lore for it, which would be kind of non-canon, it's kind of hard to get in a diorama. So for that, I'm going to give it like a 2, 3 maybe, because you could use it as like a down Spartan. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan, obviously, as you can tell, even though I heard it a little bit on the diorama ability of it. But yeah, let's get to our closing thoughts. And now, guys, for the closing thoughts. I think that this set or this series is awesome. I hope that they get the distribution figured out. I know people really want their hands on at least the Haunted and then Hudson. But if you can pick up the whole series, I definitely recommend it. I wouldn't say the diorama ability is off the charts, but as far as just like a cool Halo Heroes series, like it matches that description perfectly. It's so cool. So many unique figures. They have like collectible figures. They have deep cuts. They have like well-known characters. Yeah, I think that they nailed it as far as the Halo Heroes series goes, because they're not necessarily all focused on dioramas. I think that Halo Heroes does have a little bit of a slant towards like displays. But yeah, they knocked it out of the park. Definitely check this out. As far as diorama ability goes, I'm gonna have to give it like a 4. Not that good. But as far as like just a cool series, it's like a 9.5. Maybe replacing Kelly would get it to a 10. But yeah. Awesome series. So excited. If you can get your hands on it, let me know what you think in the comments below. And you guys have a great day. Bye.